Real news coming at you live. Fox and CNN, we gave them time. Real news coming at you live. Real issues and good vibes. Okay, real news.
Same beat but a different vibe. And we coming every week and we speaking on true crimes.
Speaking on true crimes, Jumpin' Alice go on air. Now we pop eyes like we should be Louisiana, cause we got.
Welcome back. We here again. That's another and a new episode of Real News right here with Champ
and Alex.
Every single week, baby.
Yep.
We here giving y'all the hot topics from right here in the city and also around the world.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're gonna catch us on location, out in the studio, out of sight, out of mind, man. We are global. But right now we chilling, relaxing, and giving y'all that typical episode of Real News, man. We got sports,
music,
politics,
and anything else that matters. So come catch a wave with us, man.
Never necks and bow ties, more like bells and moon pies. But we only struggle so we could strive.
What you like to say is, man, stay safe out there. We are in the heart of the eye. We are in the eye of the hurricane in the Carolinas, man. So those who are watching, just everybody be safe, man. And we hope everything is well at your home.
Stay safe.
Real news.
All right. You already know we starting it off with history on this day. That means we taking it all the way back. Today is September 14th, and we taking it all the way back to the year 1847, September 14th, once again. And that is when General Scott of the U.S. military captured Mexico City in the Mexican-American War. Now, the Mexican-American War was, it began over disputes of land expansion within Texas, and President Polk, James K. Polk, who was president at the time, was a huge advocate of the land expansion, so he approved war on Mexico and the fighting territories, and today was the day that General Scott of the U.S. military took over Mexico City, planting a flag in the area and claiming it for the U.S.
Wow, man, that seems like something the American people would do. Colonize, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, expand. Back then it was just expansion. It's all colonized.
He didn't do nothing really crazy,
right?
Than what other than his people expected, and that was for him to lead. And at that time, Mexico was for the taking. Yeah. So he did what he had to do in order to, be great.
Yeah. So we definitely gained a little bit more land.
Right.
Mexican-American War.
Right. And I'm glad though, you know what I'm saying? Them gorgeous woman over there, man, wouldn't get a chance. You know what I'm saying? Today, wouldn't get a chance today to like them women come over here or we go over there and see what they talking about. But that's neither here nor there.
Right. Yeah, I think they should. It would have been nice if everybody just came together.
Yeah. They wasn't having that.
They wasn't having that. We would have been talking Spanish, American. This would have been a nice country.
Yeah.
Because we would have helped them out somehow. They would have helped us out somehow.
You know they would have helped us
and we would have all grew. So, just another throwback to something in the past, blast from the past, and that's history on this day. Okay.
In February 2017, Elon Musk promised 2 passengers that they will be able to travel by the end of 2018 to the moon, or at least take a tour around space in 2 SpaceX rockets.
Just know that, cause I'm from the village hidden in the leaves. Just know that, you just might catch me when I open like Akashi Sensei. Maybe both eyes ready.
So yeah, man, at the beginning of 2018, Elon actually pushed the date back to 2019.
Right.
So 2 surprise passengers that will already be ready to go on SpaceX already paid for their round trip. They're going out into space in 2019.
Alright, so back on Thursday, they actually tweet by SpaceX announcing that they have confirmed their first passenger for the rocket. Now they're going to be on a BFR rocket, who Elon Musk says is going to be the largest rocket ever built. It's still being built right now. He also tweeted that Japanese flag out, basically giving a little hint that the first passenger might be a Japanese person. But they've also tweeted that on September 17th they will be actually announcing the person's full name, so we'll know who is going to be that first confirmed passenger flying to space on a space tour, however you may have it, in 2019, around the corner.
Man, that's amazing, man. Elon Musk, he never fails to surprise
Right.
humans in
Big
general.
time,
It's like
big time man.
what you see in the movies or in the comics or in the sci-fi series, he's actually putting life to it.
Right.
So it's like in 2019, we're going to see a private spaceship, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
From Elon Musk space station, take a trip to outer space, an unidentified character. But I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, that's big news. We already talked about the space race and moving toward the future. Technology is improving every single minute of every single day. So it's not a surprise that we get in there. We're just going to get there eventually. So I'm happy I'm here to see it. And they're basically trying to get to a point where everyday people can take a ride to space. Right now it's millionaires and billionaires bidding for spots. But they definitely want to get to a point where everyday people can take flights around space. So that will be pretty cool. So y'all stick around and we're going to keep talking about it right here on Real News, y'all.
This is Real News on scene with my guy. What's your name, my man?
Walker.
Walker. And where you from again?
Scotland.
Scotland, baby. We are international here.
Real News.
Can you give us a Real News real quick?
Real News.
Real News.
Oh, yeah, baby.
It's September 14th, 2018. We dropping the Billboard's top 5 songs right now. Now, I say the date because I want y'all to know it's a different day.
Right.
Because the list I'm about to name off is pretty much the same list.
From the past 5 months.
I mean, we don't
Names,
control
not songs.
We don't
Names.
control it, but
Right.
names and songs pretty much.
Right.
We got number 1, Drake, In My Feelings, Kiki.
Do you love me?
Are you right? I mean, it's a catchy song. It's a nice, but I mean, it's just been number 1 for a long time, so it is what it is.
Yeah.
We got Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B, Girls Like You.
Yeah.
Been in the top 5 for 5 months. Like he says, I don't know what. It's nothing more we can say about it. We might have to just start doing top 10 and.
I think we should do the top 10. They'll do some switches around.
Yeah,
7,
maybe
8.
between that. All right, Cardi B number 3. I like it like that. Once again, been hanging around for a minute. We've been shouting out Cardi B. Her baby about grown, and that song's still number 1. You know, she was pregnant back when we was trying to show her some love. Like,
now baby out.
Yeah, baby out. Baby about to be 1 year old. That same song in the top 5. So shout out to her, man. You know, you put some good stuff out there, and people appreciate it, and it gets to stick around. Number 4, we got Fifi, that nice little bop you said you like. 6ix9ine featuring Nicki Minaj. Fifi, number 4. It crept up there a few weeks ago, and it definitely has stayed. And then we got Better Now by Post Malone. Has been hanging around in the top 10 for these, like we said, the last 5 months. You know, not much more to say.
Right. With that being said, man, song of the week.
Yep, this is the Real News song of the week.
Real News song of the
Just
week.
JustAirWaves song of the week, baby.
If you ain't know by now, I want you all to go on iTunes right now and
That's
download
Apple Music, baby.
JustAirWaves Dream Girl.
You are my dream girl. You are my dream girl, and all I want is from you is loving.
I want you all to understand this, and I want you to do this right now. Take your phone out. Take your phone out right now.
They're probably on the phone.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, whenever you get the chance, go to iTunes. That's that. Apple Music.
As soon as you get the chance.
Right. Go download Dream Girl, and that's Vanilla Sky's Dream Girl by JustAirWaves, and it will be there on that platform and plenty more platforms to come.
Apple Music, iTunes, search JustAirWaves, one word, you'll see it. We are the only JustAirWaves up there.
Right.
We got that first song that has been released on Apple Music, Dream Girl by JustAirWaves. Y'all go please check that out for us. Give it a download. It ain't gonna take it that much space up on your phone. And it's a good song, you know, you feel me? That's how we feel about it. And it's just right here on Real News. You know we never telling lies. Right? That's what I heard.
One day it's gonna be televised. Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Like I wrote it for the beat. Substance in the show. I'm coming for Stephen Nace. Alice right beside me, and I really keep the heat. But I keep it clean on the show.
And we keep it real on the show.
So, we getting into politics as always. Paul Manafort been a topic the last few weeks. Very hot in the news. Trump's former campaign manager was actually headed toward his second trial of money laundering. And he agreed to a plea deal with the federal government, a 17-page document documenting his plea deal and agreement. He's finally going to work with the Special Investigation Mueller and the government and admitting all his wrongdoing. Now, he was one of the only people to fight the charges and want to take it to court, and now we see a few weeks later he's admitting to everything and working with the government. So obviously he was guilty.
They had to offer him a crazy deal, man. Think he gonna bring anybody else with him?
Like no,
Trump.
right. This
like
is
Trump.
This is crazy. We definitely gonna keep y'all updated.
Right.
I'm sure, man. This is your campaign manager. This is somebody who manages your money and he launders money. So,
of course, right.
8 times out of 10, that means 80%, y'all. 80% chance Trump doing something illegal or did something illegal or know about it. Let's just be real here. So we'll see what comes to light in the next few weeks.
Exactly.
He's definitely going to try to keep it all under the dirt.
I hope he's not trying to take one for the team. He too old for that. Bro, Trump, bro. I'm telling what you did.
I'm telling on everybody. I saw a recent interview with Trump's son. I think it was Donald Jr.
Yeah.
And he said he wasn't scared to go to jail over, dealing with all this stuff.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, you a rich guy, Caucasian male.
Right.
When have you ever been worried about jail? You know what I'm saying? Like,
never.
You got your dad telling you, oh, if I get in trouble, I'm going to sign something to get my name off. So, you know what I'm saying? You was already at a station in life to where y'all do illegal stuff all the time and never worry about jail.
Right.
So we talking about now your dad's the president. Who cares that we know you not worried about going to jail. We know none of y'all are worried about going to jail. This is how America works. This is how the system works.
And when you have that type of power and you in that type of position, man, you shouldn't be worried about going to jail. You should be worried about helping others that cannot provide for themselves. You should be worried about people that cannot provide for themselves.
Yeah, you should be worried about better things in life. You shouldn't even have
been going to jail.
This illegal stuff.
Right.
This is ridiculous that our president, his chain of command, is involved with all this foolishness.
Exactly.
This is America. Like we always say, y'all voted for the man, so it is what it is. Real news. We're gonna keep it moving though. Next segment.
I'm all about the money. Ain't nothing changed. I'm a young nigga stuntin'. At age 17, I was serving and Pill started fucking with Zed cause he threw me the deal.
So we got a new study out from Quinnipiac, I hope I'm saying it right, University. They put a poll out on different demographics, and the large basis they found was 67% of Americans believe that NFL players have the right to protest. Now they split the poll in different categories, and they found out that mostly the white voters and male voters disapprove of it, but when you put it large together with everybody in their subsets, you get 67% approve of it, with obviously some groups disapproving of it. Like we've talked about on this show, what they're kneeling for is equality, and they're doing it silently. I just don't understand what people's mental are to disapprove of this.
It's their pride, man.
And then going out there and giving their heart on their field seconds after. So putting their body out there for your entertainment. Now, of course, they love the sport, but it's televised for a reason. They know that. And so at the same time, they want to do good, but they're doing good for the fans. People out there, they want to put on a good show for y'all as much as they want to win in this point. So it's just ridiculous to just disapprove of anything solid.
And as you can see, speaking of that, Nike sales has actually went up.
Right.
Just because of Kaepernick being on their ad.
Right. We talked about that last week.
A majority of the people going to feel that, okay, yes, he can kneel silently for his rights. He can exercise his rights.
What's the problem with that?
He's doing a positive thing. He's not going around kicking people in their face, cursing them out, or grab them by the, you know what I'm saying? No, he's trying to get peace for his people,
for everybody,
for everyone,
for everybody. That's all that matters is everybody. And it's ridiculous.
There's nothing disrespectful about this man. Honestly, Cap should be president. Cal should be president.
That's the mindset of a president, right?
Come
there.
on, man.
That's the mindset of a president. He probably will never get another NFL job, which is sad.
Right.
It really makes no sense. It's a race thing. It's a politics thing. It's real deep. It's real deep, and it's sad. It's sad that this is still America in 2018. That they can't handle somebody speaking by not speaking about equality. And this man didn't say nothing until y'all asked him, hey, why are you kneeling? Then he told y'all. Other than that, he just did it. In his mind, he knew what it was for. And
how about that time when Tim Tebow was kneeling for abortion? When Tim Tebow, during his time in the NFL, or excuse me, I'm not sure if it was college or the NFL, it had to be near his ending career of college or in the NFL. But anyways, when he was kneeling for abortion, you know, y'all was calling him the savior. Y'all was calling him the man. Oh, this guy's the Christian guy. But now, I'm not saying anything was wrong with him kneeling for abortion.
Correct.
All I'm saying is Kaepernick is kneeling as well. He's doing his job silently for what he stands for.
And fair is fair. So that's all we're
Fair
looking
is
for.
fair,
That's
man.
all we're going to talk about here on Real News.
Right. Real news. Wow. That's fire right there.
Y'all know that's a Patriots ring, right?
Yeah.
You don't see his shirt?
I'm feeling that.
You don't see his shirt?
All right, so we're going to finish it out today with sports on the day, sports on the week. Now, like we said last week, football is in the air. It's all around. That's what's hot on the topic. But we're going to start off with a little basketball talk, actually.
Right.
We're starting it off with this season, the WNBA players have been very vocal about their pay and the inequality of it between NBA players.
Right.
And I'm first started off with where I stand on it.
Yeah.
And we're just going to hear what Alex feels about it. Now, I can understand it. But when you look at the money being made from the different sports, the comparison is why they're so uncomparable, because one is making so much money and one isn't. So the pays are going to be tremendously different. I can see where they're coming from, but where do they want the money to come from? And I don't think they should necessarily try to. Some of the WNBA players have tried to bring down some of the NBA players, which, as regular people, yeah, that's how we feel. But I'm also comparing them to other WNBA players. Like, some of those guys definitely did get overpaid compared to the other compared to other NBA players. Now, I don't know if they got overpaid compared to their sport specifically, because that's where they're giving out in the NBA. Now, it's just, I think I feel where they're coming from. It's like I'm 50-50 on the issue, because it's like, where's the money going to come from? You have to generate millions if you want to be able to play everybody.
And you just saying millions of people are not tuning in to watch women's basketball like they are men's basketball. And I completely agree. With that being said, maybe, and this just a maybe, I'm just talking in theoretically speaking, maybe if they squeeze a little bit of the money from the NBA and juice it into the WNBA, as in men take a decrease from their pay in order for women, I guess, to get an equal pay.
I don't like that.
You don't like that? I mean, it's just a thought, man. As in, like, let me put it in better terms. The NBA organization lend the WNBA some money.
I guess.
Lend, and see what they do with it for this amount of time, and see if the views will go up, and see if these ladies will be able to perform and actually be able to stand up to the competition.
Yeah. And these ladies are skilled. They're basically using that as their main platform of pay. Like, I am good at basketball, which you are. Right. But like I said, it's the money coming in. Like, we know you're good at basketball. But just because I'm good at something, I can't start demanding millions. Like, I can't start demanding CNN money on Real News. Even though I could be like, what? I can give y'all the news. Like I'm speaking real facts. I don't got nobody telling me what to say. Right. So in that way, my news is better. So I should be getting paid $100,000, like the CNN dudes. But nah, you may be good at what you do,
but
the
viewers pouring in. You know what I'm saying?
you
Which
may
they are about to.
Yeah. It's just a comparison. It's just somewhat levels.
Niggas stunting. Don't let them put you all on them chef's kids. A lot of shit so irrelevant, and they shooting kids for the hell of it. Nowadays, I'm smoking more and reading about building my wealth and shit. Trying to tune in with the most high. My girl say she want hella kids. I need an island with elephants pushing on the gas when they pedaling. I know they used to they scheduling. Just airwaves on some forever shit. Yeah, I graduated, but ain't learned shit. When I started drinking, yeah, I started tripping. Yeah.
Russell Westbrook having knee surgery. Just a cleanup procedure. Over the summer, he's expected to be back and healthy. Just wishing him a speedy recovery. Just want to shout out to Russell Westbrook, one of the hardest playing players in the game. His minutes are crazy. He gives you effort every single minute. So
and didn't he average a triple-double for the past 2 seasons?
2 seasons, man. This guy's a baller. So we're just going to shout out to him and wish him a speedy recovery.
Oh, yeah. All right, man. Let's do a little recap. How about that Eagles and Falcons game, man? What you think about that?
The Falcons came out on top. They kicked off the NFL season with a win. They look pretty good, I must say, even without their starting quarterback in Carson Wentz. They had Foles out there looking all right, but the team as a whole looked pretty good. So the Eagles, I think they'll be back in the mix this year.
They should be. The Falcons did not perform as well.
No.
Well, they performed, but it was a little sloppy. You know,
it was very sloppy. Matt Ryan was very sloppy. Week one, definitely give a little. Yeah,
come on, man. You guys are playing. You playing a Super Bowl team, man. You gotta go out there with some meanness in you. Like, nigga, I'm coming for your spot.
We just gonna cover some top results. We gonna give y'all hopefully the results at the bottom of what we both picked from last week. And hopefully we can keep that record updated all NFL season so you guys know where our heads was at and what we picked right or wrong. We got the Bucks surprising everybody, put up 40 plus points against the Saints. Shock of the week, upset of the week, maybe, but you also got the Jets blowing out Detroit. That could have been upset of the week. So it's a few out there that people definitely I did not expect.
I definitely picked the Lions to win that game, it was. I'm not a Lions fan or nothing like that, but just turning in and tuning into that episode,
abysmal showing.
What was going on, Lions? Matt. What's up?
Yeah, it was bad.
But major shout out to the Jets though, man. Y'all boys, y'all went out there and y'all played football. Sam Darnold, the young cat, he did his thing. You know, he went out there and actually threw the first pick of the game.
Right off the rip,
came back from it,
pounded it out, got the dub. So he got to keep going next week. Your boys, the Steelers, was in a tie with the Browns. So all of a sudden, the Browns starting off the best they have in years.
Right.
No L's on the board. Looking lovely. Looking lovely. The Browns feeling, they on the top of the world right now. Steelers with a tie, the week one.
No Le'Veon.
James Conner balled, though, so I ain't even.
He definitely balled. But, you know, from what I've seen on that game, that was definitely sloppy. Again, week one. I didn't like the style of play, man. I did not like it. We were supposed to blow them out of the water. These teams are divisional matchups, as in rivalries, and we all know how that game should have went. But
you gotta do better than that.
But shout out to the Browns, man. Y'all boys brought that toughness to the game, and y'all showed the boys that y'all ready to play. That y'all want to play
for more than 60 minutes.
The
Pats took the dub over the Texans. A lot of people was doubting us. Deshaun Watson is a young kid with some fire under his heels, but he's going to have to wait for another time to beat Brady because it ain't happening. Not this season. Not in the regular season, at least. So we got that dub over the Houston Texans. I was happy about. All right, let's see how the Steelers going to respond in week 2. We got the Steelers and the Chiefs. Now, I already know where you going to go with the pick of the week. 16, Chiefs looked good last week on offense, not on defense, so I expect a high-scoring showdown, and I think the Chiefs might get it done. They might. I don't know. I think this is going to be a close game. I think this is going to be like a 35-30 game, 35-32, because both defenses didn't look too good last week. The Steelers' defense looked all right at the end, but it was shaky. Y'all let up a few points also at the end of the game to let them get back in it. So,
well, you know where I'm going with this, man.
French pick of the Chiefs.
Steelers got something to prove. That's all I got to
Definitely.
say. Last week didn't happen how they wanted to, so I expect them to go off on the Chiefs this week.
All right, we got the 1-0 champ Eagles versus the surprise 1-0 Bucks. Where you going with that, my man?
I'm actually going with the Eagles. Man, they got a tough defense on them, and again, the Buccaneers. I'm not sure if they have Jameis Winston.
Nope.
They do not have Jameis Winston. He's under some legal investigations right now. Suspended type style. But listen here, the Bucks got something coming for them, but they're not at the level of the champs at this time. So I think it's going to be a very competitive game, but I got the Eagles pulling out.
I like the same thing. I like the Eagles. They looked good last week. The
Right.
Bucks surprise showing. So this might be a high scoring game.
Yeah.
And if it's a high scoring game, I think the Bucks could pull it out. But my
Oh,
money,
wow.
if I had to put my money somewhere, I'm gonna put my money on the Eagles.
Yeah.
So I'll stop it there. Eagles.
So man, what's next is that Colts Redskins game.
Colts Redskins games. Alex Smith looked good with the Redskins last week.
Right.
Adrian Peterson is ageless. He's still balling. I got the Redskins over Andrew Luck and the Colts.
Right.
To start off 2-0.
Okay, I agree with you. I got
Yeah.
the Redskins coming out there to set some fire to.
Right.
I got the Redskins coming out there to set some fire to the Colts, man.
Definitely.
So,
Definitely.
but at the same time, it will be a good game. So
Right.
tune in, you guys.
All right, then we got the high-powered Rams offense playing the Cardinals, who did not look good. This is an easy pick.
Right.
I got the Rams starting off 2-0. The Cardinals starting off 0-2.
You know what? That Rams and Raiders game was a little shaky at the beginning.
Right.
But towards the end of the fourth quarter, the Rams just went off.
Yeah.
They just went off. So
different.
I think they're going to keep that explosiveness against the Cardinals.
Right.
So that should be a good game. But I got the Rams pulling it out.
All right. And so we got my Patriots versus Jacksonville's monster defense.
Right.
Now Jacksonville played the Giants last week. They looked all right. I think the Patriots can do more than the Giants. So you already know who I got. I got Pats over Jaguars in Jacksonville. Y'all stay tuned.
Okay. Again, this week I'll be the asshole. Jacksonville, I got them. They might pull out a tough win. Very, very tough win against the Pats. I give it a 23-20 game, man. Jags win by 3.
And like we said, we're just going to give y'all some of the few of the top games. So we're going to finish it out with Giants, Cowboys. Both teams looking for their first win of the season.
Right.
Dak Prescott versus Odell Beckham. Both of the stars. Zeke out there. So, I'm feeling the Giants. I'm going to give it to the Giants. I'm giving it to Odell. I'm giving it to that kid, Saquon Barkley. Giants starting off 1-1. I got y'all for one, y'all.
So, man, that New York and that Cowboys game, man, since you're going with the Giants, this is a very tough decision. Since you're going with the Giants, though, I would definitely pick the Cowboys for the last game that we're going to be picking for tonight. Cowboys, you let me down last week. You let me down. Cowboys, you let me down last week, man. You guys didn't pull it out, but I'm going to go with you one more time this week. You know, it's week 2, baby. Get ready.
Real news with the weather, keep the fucking Doppler. Now I ain't cursed that time. I could have cursed that time.
All right, we got one more thing. We got the quote of the day, the word of the day, the word of the week from Alex and Champ right here on Real Mother
News.
Huh?
Yeah.
Man, what I got for him this week? Let me rub my hand like Bird, man, real quick. I should give y'all a freestyle of the week. Motivational freestyle, motivational facts. Yeah. When you wake up in the morning, make sure you brush your teeth because you really don't want stinky feet breath. Right.
Okay.
Really though, word of the day is stay safe. We out here in Columbia, South Carolina. Hurricane or tropical storm Florence is going to come through the area. It's going to hit the coast hard. It's going to hit Columbia somewhat with some showers and some wind.
Right.
Everybody, stay safe out there. Go get some water. Go get some flashlights, just in case, because you're never going to know what's going to happen. Go get some food. You don't need to heat up to eat, because you never know, and you want to be at least somewhat prepared for the worst, but you hope for the best. So that's my word of the week.
Issues and good vibes. Okay, real news.
Same beat but a different vibe. And we coming every week and we speaking on true crime. And I never told a fucking lie. Alex never cursed, cause he know the vibe is just positive. Motivational facts. We coming every week and we really on track. I'm the runner and he's the sprinter. I pass.
For all you Carolinians that did not go to work this week because it was canceled and it was dry, I'm not saying the storm not gonna happen. Get ready to go back to work next week.
Right. Mentally and physically.
And physically.
I like that.
That,
I'll
man.
take that. I'll take that for this week.
Word.
I'll take that, definitely. Ready?
Yeah.
We'll be back next week, y'all. Come on, we're gonna hit them with it. I got you. You ready? We here.
Where is Kendall Jenner? I ain't even say it right, but everybody know we got more than some Sprite in the cup. But if it's up to us, then we must not buck if you nuck. But you know what I mean. What you wanna do? Real news gon' tell you the real scenes. We might be on real news, really investigating, but I ain't talking about no lies. Oh man, what they really wanna do? This is the real news.